Alright, I'm about to crank this thing up and pull it up here, and I'm going to level it, set it where it's level. You see it, and the top link needs to be adjusted on it. The front's sitting a little bit higher. I assume, I don't know, I'll pull the owner's manual out real quick and look at it, but I assume it needs to be sitting as level as it can be. If not level, maybe a little bit nose forward, just a tad, I don't know, but we're gonna get it out here. I'm gonna set it level is what I'm gonna do to start with, and see what she'll do. I think the driveway, I'm gonna grade this part from my shop down to the bottom of the hill, just kind of play with it, just kind of get the feel of it. This is what I got. LP3 series. See, 7 foot. It says 998 pounds. I guess that includes the teeth. I don't know. Maybe. Not sure. Let's see what this thing's got in here. If it tells anything. So I looked through the whole thing. It didn't tell me nothing. Just how to replace the cutting edge and how to take the teeth out of it. What was it? This tells how to connect it to the tractor. And see, there's how it tells take the teeth out. I mean, I knew how to do that. No biggie. All right, so I got her leveled out. Now, we're gonna take her out there and drop her on the ground and see what the heck she does. Let's do it. So I think it looks pretty dang good. Behind the old 5075E right there. My GoPro right here. We're gonna scratch her up right quick. I'm gonna let's see what she'll do. We're just gonna make a few passes right here in this flat right down through here and just kind of give her a test run. That's what it looks like from up here, me looking back. I think I need to lean it back a little bit. Once I put it down and it started biting it, leaned it a little bit too far forward, I do believe. Because that back one back here on the back's not really doing anything right now. We'll lean her back just a little bit here. About 2 rounds. I am going to get me a hydraulic top link for this thing eventually. I was going to actually buy one yesterday, but they didn't have any in stock up there. Make doing that stuff very simple. Alright, let's try it. Pass number 2. That's better. It's getting an even bite now. It did pretty good on the first 2 passes. It's going to lay it out slick as a baby's butt. But here's the thing, you got to keep in mind that there hadn't been anything on this driveway in 2 years now. Last thing I had on it was our 772 motor grader, and it was just way too big on it. So what I'll do is I'll get it worked like this and get it how I like it. I think I got the blade, I adjusted again just a second ago. Get it how I like it, and then get it packed in real good, and then I'll take and spread that rock on it that I brought in here. But I believe that dog was gonna hunt right there. So straight out of the box, look at that. I'm pretty happy with that, man. Even able to keep the crown in it. I'm gonna kind of pack it in with the tractor a little bit right quick. But I'm pretty happy with it though. So I looked at this video and messed with it and really didn't want to publish this video. But here's what I wanted to do. When it comes to these, let me say this, when it comes to tractors and stuff like that, and you post videos with tractors, that's tough right there. A lot of people come out of the woodworks on those videos like that, and it's tough sometimes on those. So, well, first of all, I'm gonna say, and I've never claimed to be an expert at anything, logging, nothing that I do, I'm an expert on. And I'll be the first to say that I'm not an expert on it. But here's what I wanted to do with this video right here. I picked the blade up Saturday and unloaded it, which y'all saw in the video, today's video, which is Monday. Y'all gonna be watching this on Tuesday. And by Sunday afternoon, it had dried up enough to where I could run the blade a little bit. I wanted to just mess with anything. I've never pulled one of those blades like that. I've never pulled a land plane like that before, ever. So when you saw, I wanted to show y'all, I didn't want to run it like do 4 or 5 driveways with it and then throw the camera on there and say, oh, this is it. This is how I do it. I wanted to show y'all my learning process on it. And there's a lot of things that I see in the video when I go back and I watch the video that I can do to change it. One thing that somebody has already mentioned about, and it always gets me about these videos when I post a video, the so small little minute things that people who watch the videos notice, that when I'm filming or something that I may not even notice or anything like that, and I'm like, holy cow, how did they see that and everything? Or just something small, you know, like here in my room or something, you know, just that's what I'm talking about like that. But there's one thing on my tractor there, it's a category 2 lift on it, and in the pins on the land plane are category 1 or 2, and the quick hitch is sitting on the category 2 side, so it's actually in the bigger pin. But if you'll notice in the video, you'll see it kind of walking around a little bit, like it almost needs it's like the quick lift, the quick hitch is like a category 3 or whatever, the next size up from a category 2. But I'm no expert, man. I've been around logging equipment, the tractors, that's all I've done all my life since I was a little boy. But I don't know all the stuff about them, and I don't study it because I'm running them. I don't have time to sit there and look up all this different stuff and things like that. But what y'all seen right here in this video was the very first passes that I made. Now this driveway here, when we built this house and I had a driveway put in, it never really had anything put on it. I had a friend of mine lives over here. He's got a creek by his house. I was trying to save money, so I took my backhoe over there, a lot of gravel in this creek, and I dug a bunch of that gravel out. He had an old piece of a dump truck, and so I hauled like a couple loads of it over here, and that's what I coated that with out there on top of the clay. Well, then later on, after we've been here a little while and kind of got things situated, you know, because Jill and I bit off a big chunk when we built this house, and when we got done with it, we only financed her for 15 years, and so we were strapped as far as what we could do, anything extra. So about 3 or 4 years later on down the road, I bought 2 loads of number 57 limestone, like crush and run type rock, and put on it. And that has got us by till now. And so like my rock, there's not that much between it and the clay right there, because I would have liked to have, you can tell as it's cutting, it's just shaving that top's what it's doing. I would have liked to have ripped it some to where I could have like pulverized a little bit, and it would have worked better. But if you'll notice, as I'm running it, even just shaving it, you can see some of the orange clay starting to come up. So that's why I've hauled all that rock from Kiora. I'm going to hit the road some more, work it up real good, and then kind of get it packed in. Then I'm going to take the dump truck, and that rock that I've loaded from Kiora, I'm going to load that rock back in the dump truck, and I'm going to spread it on the driveway with the dump truck. I'm going to set the chains on the back there, and I'm going to spread it on that. And I'm going to show you how to do it. That's one thing that I like to do. I like to show the raw what I do. Very seldom do you see me just intentionally cut things out of videos and stuff like that. So I hope that makes sense on that. But I do like the land plane. You can see like behind it when the GoPro's filming, you can see it just laying it out there just really, really well. So I'm gonna let y'all go for now. If y'all like my stuff, please subscribe to me. I sure would appreciate it. All the clickable stuff's right down below. Kevin Harris, when you watch this video, man, you showed out again this year. And another good order. So it's going out. When you see this video, that order will be shipped. So we'll catch y'all later. Later, taters.